Who approves the agenda?
I do, sir.
You got a letter from a citizen asking to be on the agenda to talk about something that's related to you, and you decided not to put it on the agenda?
Are you here to talk about it now, sir? Go right ahead.
No, I wanted to be on the agenda so we could have a discussion, not at the end on a public comment.
Well, you're
That's the second time that, I've not started yet, but the last time,
yeah.
Commissioner Lambert rightly made a motion to deny my request to be on the agenda. That's the process. Mr. Ashley, you don't have the authority to do that.
We were presented an agenda, we approved the agenda, and we worked through it. We're in the public comment period.
I'm saying, okay. That's not the way
State
you
your
do it.
name and address for the record, please.
Henry Coleman, Bowling Green. Okay, I have to apologize to Mr. Ashley. I thought that you broke a lot of rules. You got caught in a few lies. You really screwed up a bunch of stuff. I thought that you could be held accountable for that. So I went out and hired an attorney, a high-priced guy, and had him look at, because I went through this. I went through this stuff. I had a whole list of stuff you did wrong, and I had determined that we were going to hold you accountable. But I was wrong. I never seen anything like this. You were exactly right, Mr. Ashley. You had the full right to do anything you wanted to do to Mr. Hay. There's no limit at all on what you could do to Mr. Hay or any other city employee, as long as it doesn't break the federal discrimination, the normal stuff you always hear about. You were right, I was wrong. You have full dictatorial powers, unlimited dictatorial powers to do anything you want to any employee of the city of Wauchula. There's absolutely nothing that you can't do, nothing that you haven't done. You can wait until somebody's 49.5 years old, fire them, and have them lose all of the city's contributions to the pension plan. You can bring your brother-in-law in here and give him somebody else's job. You can demote anybody at any time. You can promote anybody. You can create jobs out of the process. You don't have to follow a single rule in this manual. It was written to protect the employees. Absolute carte blanche, anything you want to do. I never thought that was possible, but the city charter allows that. It's legal. Now, I think that three things should be done, because the reality is that as a city manager, you do have those powers. You have the authority. You also bear responsibility. On the other hand, if I could just
30 seconds, is that right? Yes, ma'am.
On the other hand, as the city commission, he may have the power to do what he did to Jim Hay, but you have the power to hold him accountable. You have the power to have him tell you the truth. I would have an investigation into exactly what happened, and I would hold this man accountable. You can fire him, you can counsel him, you can dock his pay, you can do whatever you want. You can tell him to reinstate Jim Hay. That's what I would do.
Mr. Coleman.
Thank you.
Mr. Kirkland.
Since I've been requested to do that, or a firm to do that, I think it's appropriate, if I'm going to do that, for the city commission to authorize us to file that proceeding. And so, if that is your wish, you all would need to authorize us to file that proceeding.
Okay. Are we not having cooperation with? I think he's still on the property.
And within the framework of your discussions with him, is that beyond that date?
Yes, sir. He was supposed to be left
second?
I'll second
Any discussion?
Is normal protocol then after the contract ends, not just for us, but for any person who's a landlord, after that contract ends, then you start the proceedings?
Yes. That is a normal protocol.
Any other discussion?
I have one more question. Has Mr. Hay given us any indication as to why he is not vacated?
No, sir.
And he clearly understands that vacating by that date was,
Yes,
Is he being given written notice?
he was not given written notice from the city, he was given verbal notice on the day that he was notified that his position had been eliminated and was going to be laid off.
but retaining the council to do so will ensure that it's done.
In accordance with the statute, that's correct. All notices will be provided in accordance with the statute.
I take it you won't be handling that with somebody else?
No, sir, it'll probably be someone in our Lakeland office. They're a little bit closer to here.
Okay.
This, the
What-
motion was to proceed with the eviction notice.
What I'm
And the eviction
suggesting you just
proceeding.
wait until January.
Well,
He was given less than 30 days
This isn't.
on a verbal
That's-
in his office with nobody around. A verbal, private in his office. No one else was there. He can claim it never happened. I'm telling you.
well, that's not part of
After
this
everything I
discussion,
just
though.
told you guys, and now you're gonna proceed with this?
My motion stands on the floor.
After what he did to that guy? You're
There's a motion.
gonna do it?
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. There was a motion, there was a second. Any other discussion?
All going up.
Mr. Hayes retained his own legal counsel.
Yes, he had, we had been contacted by our labor attorney.
That attorneys fight attorneys.
Sorry.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign.
Mr. Mayor, there was just
Can't
one,
hear you.
I said I've attempted to remain relatively close to our employee base through the years. Certainly not in an interfering way, but having a very open door policy with regard to any complaints that they may have. And I've certainly exercised through this alleged process of employees that are terribly unhappy and don't necessarily want to speak out. I have asked some specific questions, and quite frankly, I have found no discontent whatsoever, anywhere. And with that, I just want to say publicly, Mr. Ashley, your job is not easy. And I apologize to you for the comments that have been made in public forums about you, the name calling that has been done. You continue to have my full support as our city manager, sir. Thank you for what you're doing.
All right, anybody have anything else? All right, a couple reminders here.